Good morning, everybody. This is Brita for the Happier Attorney, the channel where we talk about flat fees and mindset and personal development for attorneys. And this morning, I wanted to talk about investing in your practice. And I'll tell you a little story. I have a dear friend who is new to business. She's not an attorney, and she has a little shop, and it's a bookshop. And the bookshop has been popular from day one. Okay, Monday mornings, there's people in there. And one of the issues that she has continually had is not having enough books. It's a bookshop and a cafe. And some friends have continually told her, you need more books. You need more books. That's why people are coming in here. And she has continued to be resistant towards that. Now, that might sound crazy, right? Like you're a bookshop, you have to have books to sell, right? Well, the books that people are asking for are expensive books. And she's like, well, January's slow, although December was great. She's been reticent to put the money out. Now, you might look at that and go, well, how's she going to sell books if she doesn't buy the books first? Okay. And she's getting over that. And it's easy to look at somebody else and go, what? But how many of us are doing the same thing in our law practice? The same thing. And what's worse is we don't sell books and we don't sell documents, by the way. We sell ourselves. We sell ourselves. And yet so many of us are so resistant to put the money into ourselves, to put the money into our practice. And that is the same thing as saying, well, I don't want to buy books for people because what if they don't sell? It's an investment. And you can't expect a lot of attorneys have it backwards. And I did too. I used to think like, oh, well, when I get the money, then I'll invest. Then I'll, do the things. I'll take the coaching. I'll do the programs that I want to do. I'll get better systems, da, da, da. And I had it completely backwards. You have to do those things first. Now, don't do them recklessly, do them incrementally, and don't go and blow all your money. But you have to invest in your practice to keep it alive, much less thriving. This doesn't mean that you have to grow. And guess what? Some of those things are not going to work out. That's what an investment is. You're not guaranteed a return on an investment. It is a risk. But here's the thing. You learn differently from different people. You are going to learn through this process, whether it be attorney's fees or whether it be marketing or whether it be systems, whatever. You're going to learn from trying things out. So even if that coach and you didn't see eye to eye or you think it was a waste, it really probably wasn't because you learned. Even if it was learned what you don't want. And I'm not saying just go willy-nilly and spend a bunch of money. Do it strategically. And you do your best. But if you are not willing to invest in your practice and invest in yourself on a regular basis, even if that last thing that you didn't work out, then friend, with all respect, go back and work for somebody else because you cannot do this. And that includes if you have a spouse or a partner who's not willing to. I've talked to people and it breaks my heart when an attorney is like, I would love to learn the things and do the things differently. And it doesn't matter what the price is. My wife is going to veto it. It doesn't matter if it was $300. She's that scared. Well, I've had to have frank conversations with people and go, this isn't going to work. You can't. You're trying to have a bookshop and you're running out of books and you're not willing to buy more books. So I've been there. I've been there where you're like, well, I don't have any money to invest. Okay, well, you might have to, do more things, get more income, increase your price, whatever. Maybe you start with books. Maybe if all you can afford is to read a good book once a month, fine. You start there and you start implementing because it doesn't do any good to read the books if you don't implement it. Okay. If you don't change your behavior, but you have to start somewhere and you have to do it consistently. And I think it was Darren Hardy who is a great thought leader. And I think he said it was 10% of his gross that he reinvests in himself, not in his business, in himself for personal development. And that number might seem really high, but let me tell you, we are the product. We're the best investment that we're going to make ever. So yeah, is it too high? I don't think so. I invest tens and tens of thousands of dollars every year in me, which helps me help my people. Best investment you can make. So I would encourage you to have an honest talk with yourself. Start getting over the fear. You're going to lose some money. That's part of owning a business. That's part of being an entrepreneur, period. If you're not willing to play in the game, get out of the ring. That's part of it. Do it strategically, learn, do some homework, but you've got to invest. Whether it's 10% or not, that's up to you. I think that investing in yourself is the best investment you can ever make. Throw as much money at it as you possibly can. But again, you got to do it. You got to do it, or else you're not going to live. So I hope you found that helpful. If you want any more information on working with me, just go to happierattorney.com. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.